how's your marriage? How's your relationship with your brother, your mother, your sister? They're all really inappropriate questions. And they're questions I probably class as medium talk. What I want to talk to you about is mastering the art of small talk. Now, what is small talk? Small talk is just that little communicative gesture we do all the time, a little dance that we have with strangers and people we haven't met before. And you've got to turn it on its table. When you get in those social situations and the sphincter's a little tight under the arm, or you feel constricted, a little anxious in the chest, think of yourself as a host, not the guest. Now, what are the qualities of a host? They're active, they're participative, they lead. So, we had our refreshment break. Everyone's scattered around. Here's an example, and it all surrounds two acronyms. The first one is R, A-R-E. Anchor, reveal, encourage. Back to our little refreshment social break. Hi, I'm David. There's an anchor. This is my first time at an area level contest. There's a reveal. So you've started the ball rolling in the small talk. And then hopefully you get an encourage back. So, yeah, have you tried the sandwiches tonight? They're pretty good. Look at that lovely decoration on the sandwich. They don't taste that well. What do you think? There's your encourage. And then it becomes a little game of tennis. And you don't want that game of tennis to become a slogging match. Because you want it to remain nice and balanced when you're having that little small talk. Because you want to grow that small talk to something higher. Think of all your relationships. I'm sure they all started with small talk at one stage. So, we've got R. We've got that happening. We've got our little delicate game of tennis. And our game of tennis does not become a slogging match. Because you don't want it to become one-sided. It's not all about one person or the other person. It's a balance. So, the wrong small talk. Yeah, I've been to the area contest before and I don't really learn too much. The people are pretty boring. There's not much to learn. So I thought it'd be a good place to pick up women. Wrong small talk. Well, it depends what you're after. So then that leads me to the next one. The next acronym, soften. Smile, open posture, forward lean, touch. Note I said touch, not grow. Grow. Eye contact, very important. And nod. Circling back to that soften acronym. Smile. It's part of the whole body language armoury that you carry with you. So you want to have a nice open smile. That starts it all off. A leer is not a smile. Let's just make that clear. So we're not standing there and we're not... That's not going to work. Open posture. That's not an open posture. An open posture is nice and relaxed. Nothing crossed. And it's not a swagger either. How you doing? Is that a mirror in your pants? Yeah. Because I see myself in there. Wrong small talk. So we've got a nice open posture. Then we have the forward lean. Now that's pretty self-explanatory. We're not rushing headlong like a bull, but when you're talking to someone, it's just a nice, almost imperceptible forward lean. And then we get to the touch. I'm not going to recap too much, but what is an appropriate touch? Shaking someone's hand. That's appropriate. You get into the end of a conversation, and if it works, lightly touching them on the back of the arm or on the back of the shoulder. That's a touch. Not the gross. Then we get to eye contact. Very important. We've all been in that situation, undoubtedly. You're talking to someone, they're more interested in flicking through that Yeah, I'm interested in what my friends are doing, not what you're doing or we're talking about. Or they're looking around for the next objective and they're just not engaged in the conversation. So you've got to have good eye contact. And it's not a death stare, and it's not a, hi, I'm pleased to meet you. It's just nice, open, relaxed eye contact. And then we get to nod. Now, I'm not saying you need to be a marionette or an extra off the Thunderbirds. Yeah, I'm like this. Yeah, nice to meet you. Again, it's almost imperceptible, like the forward lean. It's very human just to have a nice open posture and a nod. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I agree, that interesting decorative thing on that sandwich plate probably isn't edible, but you know, that's nice. So there's art, and then there's soften. One other little tip, which is not an acronym, but it's really important I tell you, and I really need it because I'm hopeless with this. If you meet someone that you haven't seen for a while, say your name. Hi, I'm David. We met last time at the area contest. Because there's nothing worse when you get in that social situation, you're talking and someone's, yeah, hi, how you doing? And we're having a good conversation, a small talk's happening, and then someone else comes in, you haven't asked that person their name, it's really uncomfortable because then it gets too awkward to even say, oh, here's a get out of jail free card. I use it all the time. Yeah, hi, how you going? Oh, this is, how do you spell your name again? Oh, David, right. Oh, I thought I had a silent E on the end. So sometimes it can backfire, but generally it's a good get out of jail free card. So, you've got R, you've got soften, you get out of jail free card. One last thing I'm going to leave you with, and it's a fantastic quote by the immortal Dale Carnegie, one of the best communications experts in the world. And he said, you can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in others than by trying to make others interested in you. Madam Toastmaster.